Yeah, I've got Kevin Samuel to my left, Isaiah Moore directly to my right, and Owen White on the right of him. Um, just incredibly proud of our guys. I say that a lot because I love these guys. I do. It's it's been a really fun year coaching these dudes, and to be able to find a way to survive and advance in this first round meant a lot because I don't want to stop coaching them. They're a special group of kids. Should say men, I guess, but they're a special group of men. And we had a bad taste in our mouth from last season. A lot of these guys weren't down here. We had a few, Turbo and Ty Shirley and Marshall Kearing, that experienced that. We didn't play well, and we went home early. And I shared that with our group, and I wanted them to understand how hard it is down here. It's hard. You don't get any practice time on this floor. You show up and you play in a win or go home setting. And our guys responded. We were down 3 at halftime. We didn't play very well, and they responded. And a lot of it was them talking to each other. That's the leadership that's on our team. They challenged each other in the locker room. They challenged each other in the huddles, and they stepped up. These 3 guys up here were huge. We don't win that game without them, and some of the other guys in the locker room. But just really proud, and thankfully I get to coach these dudes, man. I can't express what a special group this is.
Open up now for questions. Go ahead, Craig.
Craig Stevenson, AL.com. Owen, the three-pointer you hit toward the end, I mean, kind of a gutsy shot, only up 3. Just what's going through your mind at that point?
Is that good enough? I was open, so I have to shoot it. And I think the shot clock was, I think we ran the play at like 11, so Zay had a good read. They gave me space, and if I don't shoot that, I think we're in a lot of trouble. So it was pretty much just reading the play.
Dave Schultz, Locked On Sunbelt. Coach, you guys have just not had a lot of close victories over the last 8. This one you kind of had to grind it out.
We did. It was a grind. It was a grind. We had a lull there towards the end of the first half. We dug a hole and got down 8. I think it was 37-29, and I called timeout. And then we came out and we scored 5 straight to cut it to 3, which was good going into half. Gave us a little bit of momentum. And then the second half, it was back and forth. It was, nip and tuck. I think it was 42-42. And then I think we got the lead, and I'm not sure that we gave it up after that. But it was hard to hang on to it because you're right. We've had a lot of – the margin of victory we've had has been, pretty high. And so we had to win a close one. I liked our value at the end. We had the one over and back that was, obviously I didn't like that. But we had good value, and we were able to finish the game. The thing that it came down to, man, is these guys really locked down defensively, and we held them to 37.9%. I mean, it's a good team, really good team, a team that could win this. I've said that. I thought there was 9 teams that could win this. So I'd imagine all 8 that'll be remaining on Saturday, any of them could win. That's how good this league is. It's phenomenal, the parity, the good teams. But we held them to 37.9%, which was huge, and then we overtook the rebounding battle. We gave up, I think it was 12 second chance points in the first half, and we only finished giving up 13. Those things were crazy. And then offensively, we found a rhythm. We were able to space, get some good movement, get it to Kevin's side. He had some unbelievable finishes, some putbacks, some offensive rebounds to keep it alive. And, it's just our team, when we show up and we play the right way, I feel good playing anybody in this league. And we get a day to rest and a day to prepare, and we'll come back and try to do it Saturday.
Matt McCallum to WEAR TV. This is for Ward. Were you looking for that type of a game today? Because it seems like the second half you came out and just dominated and just took, took what they gave you.
Yes, today I knew it was going to be a tough game. Like Coach said, it's win or go home, so everybody giving their all. So we just wanted to stay together. I wanted to be aggressive without turning it over and just trusting the team, trusting each other, and just playing hard.
Justin Patrick, ESPN Pensacola. Coach, or players, you guys are the closest school when it comes to beating Pensacola. Y'all are 50 to an hour away, really. And when y'all make a deep run this tournament, y'all are probably have some fans travel out trying to support y'all. What's that feeling like knowing that y'all can get past the quarterfinals, semifinals? I don't know how to be out here.
I mean, that's the love of it, just being so close and just the students and the support that we've been having over the season and just the last couple games that we've been having, we've been getting a lot of support from that. Just to go so far, in Goldsboro, our life, and to have that ability is going to be great for us, and it's going to be more motivation for us too, as well too.
Couple questions, I guess. Well, Kevin, what was the difference between the first half and the second half? Was it something that they were doing? Was it something you were doing? You had 2 shots in the first half, and then I think you had 4 points in the first 3 minutes of the second half.
I just wanted to be more aggressive, I just feel like I was just floating around out there a little bit. I just wanted to like get my. We usually like it's win or go home, so I just wanted to leave it all out there in that second half, and that's what I did.
And Isaiah, why do you think you're so hard to defend?
Because I have a great team. I have someone that can get above the rim that I can lob it to, and great shooters around me. So it's like you can't really collapse, but if you don't collapse, I'm trying to be aggressive and go to the rim strong as I can. And if you collapse, I'm kicking it like I did today.
He's good because he's a dog.
Owen, you Harcum hit you guys for several 3-pointers in the first half, 23. But you guys locked him down pretty good in the second half. What did you guys do?
To be honest, I still felt like we gave him too many clean looks. Like they were setting those staggers, and they would act like 11 was coming off, and he'd flip and pin down, and it was really hard to lock and chase. I mean, that's what we preach is lock and chase and trying to blow it up. But I still felt like he got some clean looks. We just got fortunate with some misses, so that's something we can clean up going into the next game. But yeah, that's my answer.
Does he not sound like a coach?
I was thinking that when I was talking. I was like,
I would try to recruit him to be a coach, but he's got a mechanical engineering degree. I think that life sets up a lot better than grinding it out like I do every single day. He is like that though. It's funny that he commented on it. Most people would say, yeah, we did this, we did that. He said that we felt like we gave him too many clean looks. Probably right.
Richie, what happened to AP? Didn't see him until the second half.
Yeah, it was an odd deal. The last play, this is what they told me, the last play of warm-ups, he kind of came down and tweaked his knee. And when, he usually comes in about the 15-minute mark, somewhere around there, and I went to put him in, and they said he couldn't go. And I had no clue what it was. I thought it was his back, maybe his back tightened up. But it was his knee, and they worked on it. And then he came out the second half and said that he could go. And, I was like, you sure you can go, man? Because he didn't play the whole first half. And he was like, yeah, he wanted to play. And he got out there. He helped us in some critical moments there, ball handling at the end, a couple defensive possessions. But, yeah, I was shocked. You don't really get that a whole lot in games. Like, I don't even remember that happening, just coming out with not a real injury before and then something happened in warm-ups, just in 2-line layups. So I'm glad he was okay and able to get out there the second half. And we'll make sure he lives in there in treatment for the next 24, 36 hours so that he can get out there on Saturday morning.
And Coach Jared Bates, South Alabama student radio, do you expect a full return for AP come Saturday against Southern Miss, who he's had 2 really good games against?
I think so. We need it. I think so. I have to get more info from Vinny, our trainer, and talk to Pete. But he felt pretty good. I made sure before I put him in the second half, he said, I'm good to go, Coach. I feel good. So I think so. I think it was just a weird deal where he like tweaked it a little bit or something. His knee got tight. So when he went to get ready to go in, he just didn't feel comfortable until he loosened it up. So I think that it'll be fine. We'll have to have around-the-clock treatment because we're going to need him on Saturday.
Coach Matt Morales at WEAR-TV. We called a timeout with the last few seconds left in the game, and you guys were designing the play. That couldn't have been the play that you had growing up. It looked like you guys were trying to go inside. Was it because of their defense, the way they were playing, that, luckily that, they shot it out to 22 to get that free to just put the game out of reach?
You ain't giving old coach enough credit, brother. No, what we wanted to do on the last play, number one, we wanted to get it in. We knew there'd be some pressure to get it in, and we got it in, and we were able to, milk the clock low enough. We didn't want to go until we got to 10 or 11, and we were small at the time because Kev was out of the game. So essentially, their biggest defender was going to be on Owen, and we ran a miss, a ghost screen. They call it in the NBA. We do it a lot. And we felt real comfortable that we could either get Zay downhill into the paint to kind of do what he does, or they would overhelp and we could spray it to Owen. He would get a clean look. So we felt like we'd get one or the other. And I was really comfortable with either one because obviously you got one guy that's shooting 50+%, one of the leading scorers in the country with field goals in the paint. And then the other guy you got shooting 40% from three, and he's having a heck of a game. So it was kind of we wanted one of the two, and luckily Owen was able to step up and knock it down.
Follow up right there.
What was your feeling once that ball went in for three? How was your feeling after that one?
Yeah, I can't describe that, man. It's just relief, just relief and happiness. The biggest misconception, man, in coaching sometimes for people that don't coach is they think that you're probably happier for yourself when you win. I'm happier for these guys. I am. Like, for him to hit that three, the amount of time that this dude puts in the gym every single day since he's been here, for him to hit that three in that moment to clinch the game, man, it's priceless. I mean, it was great. So the first thought was how happy I was for him, and the second thought was I feel like if we can guard for 11 more seconds and not do anything crazy, then we're going to advance to Saturday. And I'll say this before we get out, our guys deserve moments like that. That's a fun moment, and we got more ball to play, and hopefully we'll have some more moments. But that's a moment that, when he's doing, I don't even know what a mechanical engineer does. I feel bad for saying this. I know they make a lot of money, but when he's doing that, he can look back and he'll tell that story, to some random person, and that'll give him some joy, no matter how old he is. And yeah, as I've gotten older, I think a lot about that stuff in coaching. There's so much more that goes into it outside of just the 40 minutes that you play.
Last question, you're here.
Jared Bates, out of Student Radio once again. Coach, players, of course, ESPN Pensacola mentioned it's a short drive from Mobile. What is your message to Jag Nation to get out here on Saturday for this big game against Southern Miss coming up?
I'll let them do it, then I'll go last.
I mean, the last time we played Southern Miss, we had really good support, and it was really helpful. So the same thing would be nice. I know Thursdays are kind of hard to get down here, but I've had, in my 2 classes this week, I probably had 10 people telling me, like, hey, we're going to be there Saturday. Like, just win Thursday, we'll come on Saturday. So I'm looking forward to that. It's cool to have student support just like throughout the week, them keeping up with us and knowing we're kind of on a run right now. So I'm excited.
We need you all, man. We bringing it home for Jag Nation. Let's get this together. Jag Nation, man.
Jag Nation, let's ride, man. Looking forward to see y'all. What time you play?
11:30 again.
11:30 Saturday, man. Be there. South, baby, South.
Yeah, our Mobile is an awesome city. South Alabama is an incredible university, and the people that are part of it are what makes it that. We got beautiful buildings. It's a great city to live in, but the people in our city and the people at our university, from our leadership in the back there, Dr. Erdman, Jason Kelly, from everybody on our campus, and our students might be the most important part of that. When our students show up at the Mitchell Center, like they did the Southern Miss game, like they have some games throughout the year, it's a game changer. And my question for them and anybody in Mobile is on Saturday, why not? Why not get up? Heck, come down Friday, enjoy Pensacola Friday night, and then get up and watch the game. And come out in some red and just have a great time. And let's make some memories. That's how you make memories. If you're a college student, I was a college student one time. I probably did some things I wish I wouldn't have. Probably had a lot of fun. But the memories I made were coming to games like this, to being a part of something. So please come out and watch us play. These guys deserve it. They've worked hard. They love South Alabama, just like everybody in Mobile, just like everybody on our campus. Come out and watch us play. Show up. Let's get as many people in here in South Alabama as we can, because it's going to make a difference. It'll make a difference Saturday morning. It'll make a difference, and we need it.